It's not even to give niggas light. It's speaking my truth, bro. This is not for the weak. We not for the bullshit. You feel me? Um, I want to explain something and a little bit of my origins. I met Hive back in 2007, I believe it was, maybe six, like ending of six, 2007. And Hive seen some potential in me. We were doing music, possibly could have got signed. You know what I mean? All love, much love. In the training of being with Hav, because being with Hav was it was a boot camp. It wasn't no contract signing. It wasn't it wasn't your average, yo, I think you're talented, let me be your manager. It was like, yo, bro, I see potential in you. I'm gonna show you how to move. So, before I got with Hav and D-Prez and the organization that they were with, I was a little nigga. You know what I mean? I had no guidance. You know what I mean? I had no guidance whatsoever. So I used to just bug out. I was a bug out. I was a crash out dummy. I was like the nigga that I portrayed myself to be in the entertainment world was just me turned up to a certain level. So when me and Hav decided to part ways, it wasn't nothing other than the bosses was having their discussions. It was time for niggas that weren't in the discussions to figure out, pick and choose who to go with. Now, mind you, Hav flew me out. Hav put money in my pocket. Hav put clothes on my back. Hav gave me a job. Hav did everything. And it wasn't like a manager. It was more like a big brother. It was a big brother. Like it was somebody telling me, yo, I see something in you. This is how you're supposed to move. This is what you're supposed to do. And I remember sitting in the studio and just being like, yo, I want to do this and I want to do that. And yo, yeah, like just basically being a groupie. And I remember Hive looking at me like, we don't do that, little bro. You know what I mean? We don't dick ride niggas. I don't give a fuck how much money the nigga got, how much clout the nigga got, how much this nigga's doing for you. You don't ever dick ride. Shit that I'm doing for you, my nigga, I'm not doing this shit for you to dick ride me and this and that. I'm doing that shit because I see potential in you and I got love for you. And D-Prez also put that in me. We don't jock niggas. We don't give a, we our own niggas. Even if we don't have anything, nigga, we we our own. And that plus the New York nigga in me, plus once I got my own swag to it, bro, I became my own man. You feel me? And when I decided to step back from the music, I got locked up. You know what I mean? It was hard for me to write music while I was locked up. But I was able to battle rap when I was locked up. And I remember battle rapping just niggas like, it wasn't one of those bids where, I had the store and I had commissary and shit like that. Like, nah, bro, I was like literally like just rapping, battling niggas. And, in jail, you can't battle niggas without it being a consequence. And I was a nigga that I was green. We're gonna say that I was green to the situation. So I went into prison battle rap thinking it's battle rap. You know what I mean? It's fucking battle rap. And I did a 13-month stretch. And I never got touched. I never got beat up, robbed. I never got checked. You know what I mean? So the battle rap shit was already installed in me from the beginning of rap with me. So when I went to jail, it was like it wasn't me rapping, it was just me letting out my frustration. You know what I mean? So when I came home, before I went into jail, I was trying to start a battle league. And the battle league was supposed to be called Elite Battle League. And my first opponent I wanted to battle was Dre Nix. Dre Nix, if people don't know, he's Youngstown royalty when it comes down to the music side. We're not gonna say he's Dre Nix was the dude that he was bringing some type of light at a point, you know, in Youngstown. And then I treated Dre Nix like an artist, like a true artist, like I fuck with you. I want to fuck with you. Let's do this music shit. And yeah, it clicked. You know, we clicked as people, but as an artist, Dre Nix felt like he was above niggas. You know what I mean? He felt like he was just above niggas. And but he had like some type of respect for me because he knew that I was running with certain type of dudes. You know what I mean? So I think he knew I was a wolf. You know, he knew I was a wolf. Like he knew I was one of those guys where I could potentially be a problem. So I think he I think he respected that and just was like, yo, I just rather not. So when I came home from prison, there was a battle rap talk between, I believe it was Dre Nix, a rapper also by the name of Stats, and another rapper by the name of Shells. And for some reason, I see these guys interact with each other. You know, the little crew, the little clique that they had. I seen these guys always like clowning on Facebook and shit like that. And you know, I was on house arrest at the time, so I guess they were talking about battle rap and who was like the best battle rapper, because you know Dre Nix had this little battle rap thing with the controlled verse, and you know that was a thing in Youngstown. That's where Dre Nix really got his name out. And I remember where it was like a conversation where it was like, nigga, you can't even beat BORO. BORO will beat all you niggas. And that came from Dre Nix. And I was shocked. Like, I'm still remembering the day. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, it was so random. But it was supposed to be BORO versus Shells. Dre Nix versus somebody. And so on and so on. But you know, the first battle that was supposed to be locked in ever in Youngstown battle rap was BORO Luciano versus Shells. So we talking, and yeah, you know, I'm working at a spot. I'm on house arrest, so I'm at work, and I get a call from a fella named Felix, and Felix is like, yo, do you really battle? Like, you really trying to do this shit? And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll do it. He's like, bet, I'm gonna hit you back up. And you know, it was just a bunch of posts and stuff, and I was just sitting back looking because I'm on house arrest. I don't know these dudes, and I am not in the battle rap mode yet. I'm still just watching, going to work. I'm dealing with probation and parole. So I'm like, you know, it is what it is. The talk starts going because now we got 4 people. We got the Joker, BORO Luciano, and then we got Dre Nix that's gonna battle the Joker, and we got Triple Oak. RIP, that's gonna battle BORO Luciano, me. And so boom, flyer comes out. Now when the flyer comes out, it gets real. People start looking, people start. Now I'm new to this and I'm excited because I'm able to be in the light of something and I'm fresh out of jail and I'm on house arrest and I'm bored as fuck. So this is the perfect thing for me to do, right? Bet. We lock everything in, all the information is cool. I tell Fleet, like, look, we were supposed to have the battle like a week, like a day or two after Thanksgiving or some shit. And I'm like, yo, bro, I get off of house arrest a week and a half later. Let's just do it then. You know what I mean? I won't have to go through the like, you know what I mean? Because I was getting it fucked up with my parole officer. So I'm like, yo, let's do it then. He's like, all right, let me see what's up with everybody else. The date gets moved to December 10th. Fleet and me is having a conversation. Me and Joker finally talk. I went to school with Joker, so we're cool. Me and Dre Nix, we're still cool. And I just had came home. And when I had came home, Facebook Live had really just popped off that summer. So we're like in the beginning of November, you know what I mean? Like ending of October, beginning of November. And we get the flyer and Facebook Live is a thing. And I remember I called Dre Nix. And the way that he spoke to me that day, he picked up the phone, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, Nix, what up, nigga? It's bro. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, congratulations. We on the card together. I appreciate everything that you did for me, getting me here. I paid my homage to him, like Dre Nix was a big deal at this time. So he's like, yeah, bro, I wouldn't really worry about it because these weirdos, like, it's Youngstown. Don't think anything of it. It's probably not gonna happen, bro. I'm almost guaranteed that it's not gonna happen. It's Youngstown. It's always some shit. So I remember when he said that, something clicked in my head, like, yo, I gotta make these niggas battle, bro. Because, if some shit happens outside and, something happens, it gets threatened to get shut down or shot up or some shit, all right, cool. But if the battlers make this shit interesting, we're gonna motherfucking make moves. I'm calling my niggas from New York. I'm getting advice like, yo, what? And they would just be you, bro. And I remember just having this Facebook Live and just bored and not knowing what the fuck to do. And I finally was like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I go on there and I'm like, yo, fuck Trip Loke. You know what I mean? This nigga's a weirdo. I baked the nigga a cake. I was on house arrest, so I'm bored as fuck. So I'm on house arrest and I'm like, all right, like, what can I do? I baked the nigga a cake, said RIP Trip Loke. I'm on house arrest and I wish I could have the fucking footage so I could play it back and everything. But I'm on house arrest and I'm walking to my parole officer. This is at the time where I didn't have too much money. I didn't have no money at all, actually. So I'm walking to my parole officer with my ankle monitor machine, bro, in the middle of Youngstown. And I found out earlier that day that Trip Loke had worked at McDonald's. Or was it Burger King? No, McDonald's. And I remember saying, I'm gonna make fun of the nigga working at McDonald's, because what grown ass man worked at McDonald's? I didn't know Trip was only like 19. So I'm trolling the nigga. Yo, I went to McDonald's. I placed my shit on the counter, and I'm asking niggas, yo, you know Trip Loke? They're like, nah, I don't know no Trip Loke. I'm like, he work here. How the fuck you don't know the nigga? It was funny as hell, bro. Between the cake, me running around in Youngstown looking for the nigga, and basically being like one of the first trolls ever it made this fucking battle so fucking like anticipation. Like it was just that was the word, anticipation. So then Joker gets into it, then they add another person, they add Kev Blessing Crash. Now people are they're talking. Now they're talking, and I'm telling Fleet, like, we need like some commercials. We need like some promos in this bitch. So Fleet's like, that's a good idea. I'm gonna get into it. Now, mind you, at this time that I'm trolling, nobody knows me. Nobody but Dre Nix knows of me. And kind of the Joker. That's it. Like, they kind of know me. And me and Joker wasn't really that cool. We were just on some, like, we're the only Puerto Ricans, so, like, fuck it, we're gonna stick together type shit. But nobody knows me. So as I'm trolling, niggas is like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga talking crazy, bro? And I just continued. I was on house arrest, so I was safe as fuck. You know what I mean? I was really, really safe. So I got a couple threats, and the one thing about me is that, like, I don't look that, especially back then, because I was 100 pounds lighter. I don't look that big on camera, but I'm 6'5.5", and at that time I was 250. So like fucking niggas is talking crazy. Niggas is talking wild. They're like, yo, I remember the Trip Loke's brother came in my inbox like, nigga, you gonna let my brother do whatever he want to you, nigga? I'm like, yo, bro, like what? It was just a lot. Like Dre Nix, this is where I knew I had something. Dre Nix is probably one of the most coolest, calmest, humblest dudes you could ever meet. He's still a bitch, but he's coolest dude you could ever meet, right? I made him break. I feel like I was the one dude in the beginning to make Dre Nix get out of his cool, calm, collected self. That's where I knew I was onto something. I knew it. I knew I had something because I was able to make this man break, bro. So I'm laughing while he's mad. He's mad, and he's talking about how he's gonna kill me and he's gonna shoot me and he's licensed to carry. So I need to watch my back. So Fleet goes and he just created Clash Battles. Clash Battles was the name of the organization. That's the league that we were battling on. Clash Battles was a very big talk of the town from the ending of October to the beginning of December. It was one of the biggest talks of anything. With all that anticipation and with us not knowing what we were doing, because Battle Leagues wasn't really, it was just Smack and ARP, but it wasn't no everybody else the way it is now. You know what I mean? So when Fleet made Clash Battle CBL, it was like, what is this? What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? We didn't know. We only had 2 battles, and then 2 battles went for 3, and then we had microphones and time limits and all of this other shit. Like it was just corny. It's corny as fuck. And I remember just being like, yo, I'm going to take this shit to the next level. And Dre Nix made the comment like, yo, I'm going to shoot the fucking place up. Like, fucking with me, nigga, I'll shoot the place up. And right there and then, because it was so new, everybody was so, that's what everybody wanted, but everybody was so scared for that to happen because Youngstown is one of those places. The genre of music in general does not go through Youngstown. Music does not exist in Youngstown. Yes, you have Lucky Penny, you have Crazy Chris, you have a couple cats out here, but they do not generate anything. They're not big. Like, we know them, but it's not like we support them. You understand? That's Youngstown music. If I'm lying, comment in the motherfucking in the shit and tell me I'm lying. That's why nobody believed that it was gonna go anywhere. Nobody believed that Clash Battles CBL was gonna go anywhere, especially December 10th. So when Dre Nix made that fucking comment, everybody freaked out. Lisette is my cousin-in-law. I'm married to her cousin. I've spoke to Lisette. Me and Lisette do not like each other, and me and Lisette spoke to each other twice. That's one time before the battle when all of this is happening right now, and then there was another time where it was I think we were in a car together. Like Fleet was dropping her off or some shit. But those were the only two times that me and Lisette actually talked. And I hope she gets to watch this and listens to this. And yeah, right? So they calling me, yo, what the fuck? You're ruining it. It's your fault. This is why this can't happen. You know what I mean? Blase blah. They canceled the show the day before the show. That shit hurt me because if you know about social media, this was in the beginning. I was on work mode. You know what I mean? Like all day promoting the battle, all day talking about CBI. I was excited for the battle, so this hurt me. And I promised and I begged for this to go on. I actually issued an apology to Dre Nix. And, you know, he didn't accept it, but it was like, yo, the battle must go on. So it's the morning of December 10th. I'm out, I'm shopping. I go get me some green LeBrons. I'll make me a hoodie. You know, I'm ready. I'm getting ready. And I remember this night, man. I remember because I was just fresh with my wife. But I remember people pulling up to the crib. Like, people were actually pulling up to the crib. Like, white people was pulling up to the crib. Like, people I didn't see in, you know, for a while was pulling up. So I'm like, okay. All day I'm talking shit. All day I'm acting cocky. And like an hour and a half before, everybody's pre-gaming, and I catch the only anxiety attack. I lock myself in the room for like about, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then one of my associates had came by and like snapped me out of this panic attack. So boom, we getting ready. We pre-gaming. I don't indulge, but I'm right down the block. So if you know Camel, when you're coming from Camel, where the Burger King and shit is, and you're going past that little bridge, and you're going, you know, past the Blaze Oil and shit like that. When Clash battles used to happen, when you used to come off that bridge, it was a fucking movie, bro. Because it was like a fucking packed movie theater. Everybody in Youngstown squeezed themselves in this little lot in 1804 Oak Street in Youngstown. And that's where we had the battle. And when I tell you, there was a capacity of like 300, I guarantee you that night, it was close to like 600-700 people in that place. It was a zoo. Like literally, people standing on top of pool tables and bar stools and on top of like it was a fucking zoo, bro. And you know who did all of that? Me. The Joker didn't want to do no promos because he felt it was disrespectful to the competition. Dre Nix was too cool and felt like he was the biggest thing in the world. Crash, nobody knew who the fuck Crash was or looked like or anything. Same thing with Kev Bless. Strip Loke and I were the only two motherfuckers that were promoting this Clash Battle League. We were the only ones. I did a pre-round, he did a pre-round. We were talking shit back and forth. It was a lot of fucking promo on media. You hear me? So, first night we go on, it's a packed house. Everybody's saying it. You know, there's a video out there where Lisette is saying this is the most anticipated, most wanted battle of the night. Yeah, that was us. Me and Trip. R.I.P., bro. I'm not gonna say we had the best battle of the night, Not we didn't even have the best rounds of the night, but the anticipation and everything else, it went to it was controversial. Everything, man. They tried everything to rob me that night, and it was my night. You couldn't take that night from me. And it was the most amazing night of my life, man. December 10th, 2016. I'm sure everybody that was on that original card remembers that night. And yeah, it was a fucking movie. There's never been another night. There's been plenty that's been close to it because I was there. But there's never been another one like the first Clash Battle League in December 10th of 2016. Now, here's where it gets tricky. When people are like, yo, you're the reason why this is not going to happen. You're the reason why it's bad news. You're the reason why blase, blah, 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 blah. But people are watching. Right? So because I'm so hot at this moment and they don't know what they have on their hands, they benched everybody. All right? They benched everybody. I was supposed to actually battle a dude named Chris Council. And I was going extra. I'm going off this high of being that nigga. Now, when you're that nigga, everybody around you, even if they were cool with you, niggas didn't know me. So the niggas that was cool with me, like a Joker, was expecting to be the battle of the night. Joker had probably the most clearest rounds of them all, but it wasn't, nobody cared because he was a fucking cornball. You know what I mean? He didn't sell himself to the people, so nobody connected with the Joker. You know what I'm saying? So when that happens, there's a lot of friction because me and the Joker are the top niggas now. We the top two niggas. He thought he was gonna be big dog. He's not big dog. I'm big dog because of my promos. I'll give you that. I was more of antics, and you know I knew how to sell a fight, and I knew that was a big part of battle rap. I knew the controversial shit and everything that went into it in the background. Pause. I knew what I had to do, and I was doing that, and I was getting the results that Clash Battle needed. Problem is, in Youngstown, people are soft. Niggas is soft, especially in Clash Battle. Like niggas was soft. So Cotton Ball soft. So I was poking bears. I was poking bears with some of the big dogs too. You know what I mean? Just because I knew I could have handled myself, and I knew these niggas was soft. You feel me? So they didn't like that. You know, you being the top dude, you being a bully, because that's what I was. I was a bully. Being a bully, doing all of this extra shit, nigga, you can't start a league, right? Fleet started the league, but I used to tell Fleet what to do. We've had plenty of conversation. He agrees. He knew that at a time I ran that league. Everybody that was behind, like everybody that was a part of that time from 2016 to 2018 knew I ran the Clash. I put together the second card. I put together the championship round. I put together a lot of shit. I'm the reason why Trip Loke had the push that he had. I'm the reason why Kev Bless is, you know, is a fucking, not saying that behind his work, but the reason why he was who he was, destroying so many niggas. I'm the reason why L1 versus James Horn happened. All right. So when all of this is happening, my phone is blowing up. My phone ain't never blow up. Still to the day, my phone has never blown up like it has when I was running the Clash battles. Because battlers used to call me. L1, Kev Bless, Royalty, fucking all these cats, every single one. If you tell me that you are a battle rapper in Youngstown, Ohio, and you was battling in CBL, ABL, LBL, No Chill, if you and you ain't never talked to me, you ain't never ran into me, you ain't never had a conversation or an argument with me, you ain't never had a promo run with me, you're lying. I was the pipeline through all of that shit. I was the pipeline between Pittsburgh and Ohio battle rap. I was the reason, I was the nitro to Youngstown battle rap. And niggas didn't like that. And I didn't give a fuck that niggas didn't like that, because I felt like my clout ran more than everything. And at a point it did, but it ran out when I ran into some big dogs. And then they scared the shit out of everybody, and then they had to kick me out. Now, when they kicked me out, I had a plan how to get in anyways. You can't kick a nigga out and the people still want you. So what I did was, I made sure that motherfucking I would make a fucking statement to the people, which I did, and I played puppeteer with an artist named K Cheese. K Cheese was that nigga was nice, and I knew he was nice, and I liked his style, but I knew I could beat him. So I told him, like, yo, you one of the upcoming niggas, call me out, bro. And that's exactly what happened. The nigga called me out for a one-rounder. Everybody in Youngstown wanted this one-rounder so bad that I cursed out the host, the hostess, the CEO. I cursed out their mother, their wives, everything, and they still brought me back. This is a fucking fact. So not only was I the first ever CBL, one of the first CBL battles ever, I was the first one and done ever. K Cheese versus BORO Luciano. February 25th, 2017. I remember dates. Stan B was there. Black, that's my man's too. I can't believe it's been so long. Like, yo, bro, we had so many people there. Murder was there. Everybody was there, bro. I destroyed K Cheese. The nigga had a problem. I showed up still. Crushed him. Made a video. Stan B made me a track. We recorded it. Made a video and everything that same night. Am I lying? Stan B, am I lying? The nigga ordered me some females. He ordered me some food. He got me a haircut. All that. Because the nigga fucked with my battle rap. He didn't know me from a hole in the wall. If anything, his people's, like it was set up for me and Stan B not to be cool. And guess what? The nigga said, and I have the video, I want to make you so nice, nigga. I want to make you a beat. And that's what that man did. He went, he made us a beat, we chilled, we smoked, everybody was there. Kev Bless, Musso, Miguel, everybody was just chilling. Lisette wasn't there. Lisette, she had like a little other gig or some shit. Ayo Reg was there, everybody was there. 1804. We shot the Aftermath video. Left that place at 2:30 in the morning. The next day I went to jail. Fast forward, March 9th or 8th, March 8th, L1 versus the Joker. I was not a part of that card at all because I was locked up. But I was giving orders through the phone. That got, kind of got like tweaked. I wasn't really around, but I showed up that night because I got released. Right? So now at this point, I'm a known figure in the Clash battle. When you think of Clash battle, you have to say BORO Luciano. I was top 3 for the first 2.5 years of that lifespan. Okay? I get into a car crash. The next day, I'm at the Law versus Bless. These are all timelines that we could follow, bro. What Fleet tells me when I get there? Niggas wanted to jump me. I couldn't walk. What the fuck are you doing here, my nigga? Nigga, I run this league. Nigga, I'm the face of this motherfucker, bro. I have to show up. Fleet says, I respect it. Fast forward, I beat niggas. I beat the Joker. I beat whoever you send me. I'm beating these niggas. Pause. Whoever you line up, I'm knocking them down, bro. Like that's BORO, my nigga. I'm the bully. Now everybody knows me as the bully. Something happens. A lot of jealousy happens. Friends become foes. Your motherfucking idols become your rivals. Everybody is at me because I am that guy. Not because I think I'm that guy. Because I'm literally that guy. I'm the champion. I talk my shit and I back it up. Nobody touched me. I'm BORO Lou fucking Ciano. Everybody knows me in battle rap in Youngstown. I run Youngstown battle rap. There was only one champion. There was one champion. If you are listening to this and you was in CBL, tell me if I'm lying. There was one champion. They had me. Then they tried to give it to Joker. He lost to KASPA. KASPA held it down, and the nigga fucking lost. The moment he went to go defend that shit. Youngstown battle rap died the day I said, fuck you niggas, and I went to Pittsburgh and became a no-chill battle rapper. When I became a part of the mob, and I was with Fizzy and the Dopesters and all of them niggas out there and shit, battling Starlos, then battling Boca and all of that shit, nigga. That's the day that y'all niggas died, bro. Y'all died. Y'all didn't have no more. There was no more events that was popping. You niggas started doing private events where you could only bring your entourage because those were the only niggas that was coming. If I'm lying, Aunt Ken, Mar, all you niggas, tell me I'm fucking lying, bro. Bless, all you niggas, bro. Y'all niggas need to just be real with yourselves for a moment. The antics and everything that I brought was a part of battle rap, and y'all niggas was too fucking blind to see what the fuck I was doing for y'all. I was giving y'all niggas opportunities. Because if you battled me or you had an argument with me, now niggas wanted to see you battle somebody. The way to get into Clash Battle League was you call me out, and then either I entertain you or I give you to my mans in them. George Clark wanted to battle me so bad. They said no, give him to Bless. Like if that was like a fucking, it should have been a thing, but it was. I was giving niggas opportunities. Nobody said when I was in charge. Nobody said when I was the bully and I was that guy. What would KASPA do? What would Trip Loke do? Trip Loke or KASPA's better than, nobody said that, bro. Nobody said none of you niggas was better than me. Nobody, if they said that you was better than me, we were on teams, nigga. I go to Pittsburgh. Niggas follow me in Pittsburgh to shit on my name. This is the birth in Pittsburgh, because before Pittsburgh, we were Team Elite, which was KASPA, BORO Luciano. Originally, it was the Joker, BORO Luciano, and Kev Bless. Those were the three original members of Team Elite. And after December 10th, and when James Horn and L1 battled, it became BORO Luciano, Kev Bless, L1, Terry Trill, and KASPA Black. Those five niggas was Team Elite. When I decided to leave to go to Pittsburgh, KASPA branched off. You know, he was doing security. He was the weed man for the spot. Like KASPA did everything in the class. But he was just Clash's. He was like the little maid nigga, the Farnsworth. He was like Farnsworth. He was like the butler of Clash battles. And then all of a sudden, the nigga comes out with a squad with all the niggas I don't like. With every single nigga I don't like. Monster, Trip, his brother, Dre, his peoples, all of them niggas, bro. The only nigga I liked out of that clique was, I think, Stacks, and I don't even think Stacks claimed them niggas, bro. So boom. I think white people in it. So boom. I go to Pittsburgh. He do the real niggas don't budge. I even asked the nigga, like, nigga, what's that about, bro? Like, you supposed to be my brother. Nah, fool, I'm just making move. You know, I'm just doing my thing. Anybody know KASPA, his bitch ass, he do that shit. So I'm like, all right, bro. I clashed with the niggas crew so many times, where it was like, well, the way that Hob taught me shit was, if that's your man's and your man's is a mutual, you know, thing, we could either settle this shit where it's gonna be a fair fight, or we gonna drop this shit. And neither one of those shits happened. And niggas pulled up for the fight. Told the nigga I ain't have no problem with him, but he didn't swing. So I figured, you know, that was the shit. So we met up at KASPA's house because that was the mutual spot. Everybody deaded their beef. Everybody went their separate ways. This is where the beef between me and KASPA Black starts. The very next day of that meeting between me and KASPA Black's people, I get a text message saying, this nigga bullied the bully. BORO Luciano's reign is over. This nigga BORO is a clown. These are my people saying this because they heard something that KASPA witnessed at KASPA's house that happened, that was under KASPA's supervision. Now if you bully a nigga, right? If a nigga bully me, because I'm 6'5" and a half, and I'm 250 at the time. If you bully me, my nigga, you gotta smack me, grab me up by my collar, talk to me crazy. You gotta do something crazy. The nigga told me stop talking crazy, and I was like, nigga, no, make me. I was drunk. I was literally drunk at this time too. Nothing happened. I put that on everything. I love. My dog could die right now. My nigga, everything could just end right now. Nothing happened between me and KASPA's people. We had an argument. Nigga asked me niggas asked if we wanted to fight. I said, I don't even know this nigga. I don't have no problem with the nigga, but whatever happens, bro. What do you want to do? I kept asking the nigga, what do you want to do? So when the nigga says, I don't have no problem with you, but what do you want to do? And you don't do nothing, I expect that to be, we're good. Because I don't know you to be with you. All right, cool. Next day, all over the internet, at this time, especially because I'm um I'm a name. I wasn't fond of the person that I called my brother, person I called one of my stable mates, dude that I let in my house eat my wife's food, talk crazy about me for no reason. So when I checked the nigga about it, Casper kept just like, ah, nah, fool, they got it wrong. And I'm just like, all right, that's my dude. So nah, that wouldn't happen. Mind you, me and this nigga's talking all the time. Casper battles who it was. Was it Joker? Yeah, it was Joker. Okay, it was Joker. So Casper battles Joker in a 1 round. Casper goes, now I know why you swung on BORO. Cause that was the only way you was gonna get into some pussy. Like, what? What? I'm pussy. So I asked the nigga about the line, like, yo, what's up with that, bro? He's like, nah, that's because he says that shit. The nigga says some fuck nigga shit. When I say fuck nigga shit, some fuck nigga shit. Like, so boom. After that, I kind of distanced myself from Casper. Now this is where it gets like where it's like this is where I really stopped fucking with Casper. Casper had this time where he was just going in and out of jail. Like, as a felon, you can't just go in and out of jail, my nigga. You understand? Like, you can't just say, I got locked up with coke and I got out on bond. Then you get out, and then you get caught with a gun, and then you get out on bond. And then you get out, then you get caught with driving with a suspended license and a gun and some more coke. And then you get out on furlough for a battle. Nah, bro. Nah, my nigga. That isn't right with me. So I labeled the nigga as a rat. I never said it. Everybody around me said it. Kev Bless said it. L1 said it. Pierre Stone said it. All these niggas that was chilling with Casper and is in Casper's face and shit like that, these niggas was showing me the paperwork. Kev Bless showed me the paperwork in Kev Bless's house. All right. Never said anything. At this point, me and Casper's people was at war. Like, it's to the point where something has to happen at this point, and I'm just at the point where it's like I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I was ready to run into these kids somewhere and handle business. Like, I was truly, because it was almost like they were bullying me because they just kept going at me. Just going at me. Like, if my name was in any type of sense of battle rapping, they blackballed me. Triple Oak blackballed me. Casper Black was on the front line of blackballing me in Youngstown battle rap. Casper Black said, if that man is battling on any platform, do not put me on there. Casper Black laughed when my best friend of 19 years almost killed me. Casper Black made a post and thought it was funny that my head got bust open, and the man that did it joked about it on his page. And he laughed and reacted to every single motherfucking everyone. when you see that and you see people that is supposed to be your family and supposed to, like it's one thing, we're on opposite sides. It's another thing when you're throwing shots. But when niggas try to kill you and you make fun of me, now it's a problem. Where you see that I go to jail and people are posting my picture saying that I'm going to jail, and you reposting it and laughing at it, that's a problem. When you saying that you blackballing me for no reason, that's a problem. You was on the back of me, and this is facts. This isn't me trying to get some views, because this podcast doesn't do that great right now. It's not the highest viewed fucking conversation podcast out there. So this isn't me. This is me speaking my truth to the people that want to listen to the downfall of Clash Battle and the fallout between me and KASPA. During the pandemic, I called KASPA out because there was talks of bringing me back to the league. And I was actually for it. I was actually down to do a 2-on-2 with my guy and KASPA and his guy. It didn't happen because KASPA refused. I bet. So here's where it becomes even more of a problem. You said I was a snitch. That was false. You said I was gay. You said I was a pussy. You said a lot of things, my mans. Like, you said a lot of things that I can't forgive. You laughed at my struggles. Fast forward a couple years, Triplo dies. Now niggas is on some making peace and all of that. I dig it. Shouts out to Trip, RIP Trip. But if you trying to make peace with me, you gotta come talk to me, bro. You gotta fight. Come shake my hand. Make an announcement that you're publicly apologizing. Something, my nigga. You telling me that I should battle on your platform for $300 less than what I actually battle for against you? I'm like, not that it means anything, or not that it's actually a thing, but I'm a Youngstown battle rap legend. It's not a thing. It's not a. But if it was, I'm a Youngstown battle rap legend. You're gonna tell me to come on your platform to battle you? No apology, no fair one, no post saying that you looking for me, no nothing. And then I'm not gonna lie, I did some foul shit, and then I was being the old me and controversial. So I took all of that down, and I went to go speak to the man face to face, not face to face, but let him know, like, yo, bro, I don't appreciate the fact that you and Fleet Dub is asking me to battle. Now, people are gonna say, well, you should just do it, bro. It's for a good cause, and you should do it, bro, and you'll stop that petty shit, bro. Niggas making fun of niggas niggas trying to kill you isn't no funny petty shit. Niggas being your friend, calling you pussy, calling you gay, sharing your jail pictures or pictures that some personal pictures and shit like that. You redoing all of that, reacting, being friends with my enemies, doing all of this extra shit. You doing all this extra shit, and then you want me to just say, okay, yeah, I'll battle you for your couple $100? Uh, it's a spit in the face to me. It's a spit in the face to me. So I'm letting them know, like, yo, you're a bitch. You're a fuck boy. Shit you did was funny. Shit you did was foul. I'm never gonna forgive you. I'm a type of nigga I hold grudges. And of course, when they do you wrong, they always gonna make you look like the bad guy or like you're bugging. And he's like, yo, I'm not trying to do none of this. Actually, we are. I'm not trying to do none of this and blase blah. You know what I mean? Like, his response, it pissed me off. I'm gonna let you listen to a couple of them, and then I'm gonna react to them.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, fam. Okay, I understand how you feel, bro. All right, like I'm over the shit, my nigga. I'm over that shit. Like I done had too much life and shit go on to be still worried about some shit from 6-7 years ago because we had our differences, my nigga. Like I don't got time for that shit, bro. I don't got time for none of the petty shit that niggas got going on around the Youngstown area. Like at all. I got this shit in Atlanta, Charlotte. Like I'm doing a whole bunch of different shit to be worried about weird ass shit from back then, man. That's why I put you up. Cause I'm past dumb ass shit. I'm past all the stupid ass shit that we was going on then. I want to see different from motherfuckers, not nobody else or no type of dumb ass shit like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You feel like you'll put your hands on me? I understand that. Just know that consequences come with a motherfucker that put their hands on me, bro. Like you feel like you'll spit on me, just know that consequences come with that shit. But I'm not looking for that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm not looking for no shit like that. If you feel like that's something you would do, my nigga, then you do it when you see me, bro. Like that's all I can say to you. Other than that, I'm trying to look past weird.
I don't care about your houses. I don't give a fuck about your cars. I don't care about your money. I have all of that. I'm very happy and very secure as a man with everything I have. I don't give a fuck if you was gonna pay me double what I charge. I don't give a fuck of your status. There is no status that is gonna be higher than me being my own man. Some time goes by, you get a little bit of money, you buy a couple houses, you make a couple investments, and niggas is supposed to forget about who the fuck you really are? I got all of that, bro. I got all of that. The fact that you asked me to be on your league, to battle for this and that, and yo, my nigga, we have history that is personal. Yeah. It's yeah. It doesn't make no fucking sense what you're saying. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that you're saying. Nah, I'm not gonna put hands on you niggas. I'm past that. But I do not fuck with you niggas, and I want you to know that. Let's keep hearing what the fuck he's talking about.
Quit that shit, man. Quit that shit, man. Quit that shit. You right. We don't gotta talk about expenses or nothing like that. We don't gotta talk about none of that shit. We don't even gotta talk this battle rap shit, bro, because for real, you've been around me. Just like you said, I know who you is. All that fuck shit and all that fuck boy shit you talking about on this motherfucker, you know better than that. You know better than that. I don't have to sit here and express that because you done been around me, nigga. You done seen what I had going on. You done seen the crap, bro. Without the fucking battle rap shit or none of that.
Once again, you're going back to materialistic shit, and we're talking about shit that means something to me as a man. We talking about shit That is personal to me, bro. I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't give a fuck of what kind of nigga you are. I don't give a fuck if you a killer. If you kill me, then it's a problem. You understand? But you wasn't portraying yourself as this person. Let's keep going.
So I don't have to express that now. Besides that, we talking about, putting pictures up and all that shit. Somebody tried to kill you, bro. That nigga ain't try to kill you. That nigga tried to fucking protect himself. He ain't try to kill you. Brandon ain't try to kill you. He hit you.
He has no idea what he's talking about. He has no idea what he's talking about. So, right there, you're in the wrong because you got into some shit that me and my mans had problems with. So you wrong off that.
He hit you because y'all fought or some type of shit, and you still said you got off in that situation, didn't you? That's what you told the world. You got off in that situation, right? The nigga hit you and you still was swinging off, and the nigga still was, you know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is, I don't even understand what you're talking about that. When did I ever said you snitched on anybody? I don't know if you snitched on nobody or not, to be honest. I don't remember saying that.
Snitching is public paperwork. You can prove these things. KASPA's always in some type of law or anything. He know these things. So he speaks on things that he don't know, and the things that he can find out that's for sure, he's just putting things out there and saying things just because it's my name. He's clearly saying in these messages, he's just going with it because it's shitting on me.
It probably was some promo shit I was trying to get out because that's the type of shit you used to do. I remember you having that fucking wig on. I remember that. I remember posting that picture.
Yeah, you try to be funny right there, my nigga. You try to be funny.
But I'm saying the fucking snitch. And then you got the fucking feelings about everybody else. And you started letting motherfuckers tell you shit. And you started believing it, nigga. That's what the problem came. What the fuck are you talking about? You're talking way like I'm, bro, stop doing this, man. Bro, you got it, BORO. Congrats on the baby, bro, for real.
I don't have any babies. That nigga, KASPA, it pisses me off because he just talks. He's the nigga that he thinks he could talk himself. I don't have any babies, bro. I don't have any babies. So I don't know what the nigga's talking about. It's the principles, bro. All right, like a lot of niggas, they don't live off of principles. They don't have morals. They don't, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas, y'all run with y'all snake ass people, and y'all think that certain shit is cool. My wife knows. My wife will tell you if I see a nigga I had problems with from back in the days, I'm not dapping that nigga up. I'm not giving that nigga no salute. I'm not giving him a head nod. It's what's up. It's what's up. And every nigga does the same shit. Every nigga does the same exact shit where it's, nigga, that shit is old. That shit is old. But if y'all niggas remember, a lot of these motherfuckers was the ones that was starting the shit. You know what I mean? So it's nothing to y'all because y'all were the ones that was popping the shit for no reason. Y'all were the shit starters. Y'all were the motherfuckers that was getting in my way, setting up roadblocks for me, blackballing me, talking lies and running your mouths about shit that wasn't real about me. Now, how am I supposed to move on with my life, which I have, and be cool, and then expect you niggas 5 years later to hit me up to call me for your services? Now, I don't give a fuck. I know for a fact, because I watched the live, you niggas didn't do a packed house. You can't tell me that there's 100 niggas there and 89 of them are with you. That is not a sold out crowd. That's 90 niggas. 90 niggas is with you out of 100. That y'all niggas don't, bro. Y'all don't know how to count. And it's all niggas. When I was battle rapping, I was bringing out bitches. There was women in those audience when I was there. There was women tuning in every time we battled. There's no women at all anymore in Youngstown battle rap. This is all facts. I'm not lying about none of this shit. I'm not trying to put on because like the cameras is on. I've spoke to Fleet. Fleet has given me his honest opinion about shit. Like, bro, this is why I don't fuck with these niggas. This is why I want to snap y'all neck whenever y'all niggas even walk past me. Y'all killed me. Y'all shot me. Y'all stabbed me. Y'all tried to bury me. Y'all did everything in the book to kill me. You did everything in the book to sacrifice me. I was Jesus in this situation. I did nothing wrong, and I took it to the point where I vanished. I gave up battle rap. Y'all can have that. And y'all haven't been the same since. And 5 years later, y'all called me to show up on an event because niggas is asking for me. Come on, man. There's the whole fucking story. You do what you want with it. You take whatever you want from there. You could put a timeline. You could do all of this shit. They tried to ban me when I exposed a pedophile, and a pedophile wanted to shoot the place up. They didn't ban the pedophile. They didn't do anything to the pedophile. They banned me and continued to work with the pedophile. Almost made him a champion and almost made him the face of the league. I don't know for a fact if KASPA's a rat. I'm not spending $7 to find your paperwork. I do know that your ass was getting out of jail every other week as a felon. There's only so many bonds a nigga's gonna give you as a felon, my mans. These are facts. You can look up James Horn, and I'm sure you're gonna find a bunch of shit. You look up Jonathan Luciano, you don't see nothing. You might see a little here and there, but you're not really gonna see no crazy shit. There's no snitching. There's none of that. So I don't fuck with nothing that KASPA does. I don't fuck with nothing that Fleet does. We've spoke. We've had conversations, but we still at the place that we're at, where it's war. Every time I see you niggas, I don't like you niggas. It's almost on sight. The only reason it's really not on sight like that anymore with you niggas is because I'm getting older and it hurts to sleep on one of them jail beds, bro. Like, that's how I feel. You niggas done talked about dead babies. You niggas done motherfucking told niggas that I was gay, that my girl eats my ass, and y'all niggas done set everything under the motherfucking bus. So y'all niggas done set everything under the bus except for I apologize. And BORO is one of the dudes that did this, and he is, you know what I mean, the person that, y'all paint the picture behind closed doors. Y'all want to be like, he's a cool ass nigga. Suck my dick, bro. But that's all I got for you niggas, man. That's pretty much the story of the whole thing, man. So if I'm lying, comment. If I'm not, comment. Because this is the story.